And just like that, we're back with yet again another update on Hbar. As you can see, shout out to the holders, for showing so much love, day in, day out. Cannot thank you guys enough. Continue supporting. You will see a continuation of these daily updates. But let's take a look at what's happening with Hbar right now and, what we could be expecting going into Sunday morning. So, the overall weekend has been quite bearish for the crypto markets. As you can see, a lot of red yet again for the markets. As we can see, multiple different projects across the board are down 7 to even 13% depending on what coin you're looking at. But Hbar is down 7.3% as of recording this update. Let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening, and what we could be expecting as far as the price is concerned. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So now, if you're looking at the price, 28.3 cents, down 5.2% in Bitcoin comparative. Valuation $10.8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 345.5 million. And the question right here now is, are we going to see a market tumbling more towards the downside as we go into a brand new week? We got a lot to discuss, so obviously listen till the end. But it's not a crypto ZX update unless we don't talk about the dominance index. And here we are, we're looking at the dominance index literally skyrocketing exactly as we spoke. And I mentioned this in my XCN update a few hours ago. I mentioned that just a few days back, while we were seeing the dominance pulling down the way it did after the FOMC meeting, I was saying, guys, what, let's not get too excited just yet, because of course dominance is still holding quite high, and it's literally in a brink of breaking yet again towards the upside. And all it takes is Bitcoin to see a little bit of a shakeout. And guess what happened? Bitcoin did end up seeing a shakeout. And if you're looking at Bitcoin on an hourly time frame, BTC went literally from the 106K mark all the way down to $99,000. So, the level that I've been speaking to you guys about quite a bit is around this $97,600. And this is what we retested on the 27th. And I said, obviously, if we lost the 101K mark, this is a realistic thing to be looking out for. And as of now, it still looks like, we could actually end up retesting that support. Obviously, you don't want to really see the price of Bitcoin falling below that, because if it does, I think we could see a market shakeout, and even going down to 92.5K would not be a major surprise to me. Remember, there's a lot of things going on, especially, the tariffs that are being announced, the trade relationships with Canada and Mexico, and I think other parts of the world as well. This does have an impact, believe it or not, on the likes of Bitcoin and the crypto space, even the stock market. I think that is playing. I think we need to keep that factor in mind very closely, and that is causing the price of Bitcoin to kind of retrace. But one thing that I still don't want you guys to forget right now is that we're still in a weekend. On the weekends, we do tend to see more manipulation than usual. I really want to see how the market reacts, starting a brand new week, which of course is Monday. So let's see what happens. But Bitcoin is coming across some very, very key level of support. And again, if we break below it, those are some targets to be looking out for. But Hbar, let's really take a look at what's happening with Hbar on the hourly time frame and really analyze and take a look at what we could be expecting. So let me give it a refresh live. Here we are, guys. Here we are. So, there we have it. We have dropped below the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level. And again, the Hbar holders really enjoy these day-to-day updates. I know it's not for everyone. And again, you choose if the update that you want to watch. But, I appreciate the Hbar holders that continue to take their time to come watch these daily updates. And of course, kill it with the support. I love each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Here we are losing the 0.50 Fibonacci support. And if you really want to put this into perspective, pretty much, since, January 14th, about 2 weeks back, was the last time the price of Hbar was sitting below the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level. And I discussed with you guys an update ago that, if we lose this support, the chances of us falling down to 27 cents is still on the table. But what's really good here is that, that long consolidation, there's significant amount of support built up around this range, even below the 0.50. Of course, if we lose this, 27 cents is a target to be looking out for right now in the next coming hours. It's a 4% move towards the downside. And that right there is a critical, and I repeat, a critical support line. So if Bitcoin shakes out goes below that 96K mark that we set for ourselves just on the 27th, obviously the chances of us falling down to even 95, but I think the 23.6 could yet again be retested, which again is a 8% drop. So again, depends how the market reacts, what external news we hear, in this upcoming week. But we need to keep that factor in mind. Are we really going to see a big shakeout for the markets before we start heading back towards the upside, and start heading towards new all-time highs? There's a lot of things going on right now around the globe that do impact the crypto markets, believe it or not. And honestly, there is still a chance for us to retest the 23.6 and actually see a big shakeout for the markets, and even possibly going lower than that, because believe it or not, literally since, and I want you guys to look at it from a realistic standpoint, since November, we've been pretty much hanging in the 23.6 fib zone. Yes, we have seen several different retests at the 23.6, but obviously even wicking below it a few times, but the price managed to pick up very quickly. So are we in for a major shakeout? Down to even the likes of $84,000 or such things. And again, that is a big statement to be making, but if we drop below the 23.6, those are some realistic things to be looking out for. So of course, this is going to have a major impact on Hbar's price if that were to happen. But right now, the 27-cent support is very, very important. I want you guys to have your eyes glued on that. If that, does not end up holding, we could obviously fill the wicks in that we have seen several different times over the past few months. But seriously speaking, the next major support for Hbar lies at 15.6 cents, in my opinion. Yes, we do have some support at the 22 cents mark, but significant support would be around that 15.4 cents. And I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, there's no way Hbar could go down that much, considering what's happening. And honestly, I understand, where people are coming from, but in a bull market, you can see these types of moves, guys. Let me kind of take you guys down memory lane and really show you what I'm really referring to. So look at this, guys. We saw Hbar sitting in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level in the last cycle and saw a major swing down to 15 cents. So again, sometimes you need to look at the historic price movements and really understand, again, this is a bull market we're talking about. This is not a bear market, and I'm showing you guys right here. This is a bull market, and you saw the extensive move towards the upside. Of course, this was an all-time high at that time. But what I'm trying to show you is, you could see major swings in a bull market, and things start picking up again. And here we are. This is a perfect example. Going into late quarter 3, quarter 4, market picked up, and here we are. So these things do happen, but of course we need to keep in mind we are seeing a lot of bullish things happening for the crypto space. So that's why the next week is going to be very important to see what kind of external news that we hear. But this is something I want you guys to be prepared for. I'm not saying that we're just going to fall straight down to 15.6 cent support. I'm just talking to you guys about that major support around that range. I do expect some of these other support levels to play out for us, especially around the 22.2 cents mark and around the 19 cents. So worst case scenario, I think this could be a reality. But let me know down below what you guys think right now. Of course, your guys' opinions are really appreciated in the comments. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.